Welcome to All About Love Matchmaking. My name is Amal, and I will be helping you out today to help you find the relationship of your dreams. So what we do here is I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of questions. I'm going to really try to figure out who you are as a person and what you're looking for. So going to get super personal with you. It's a no judgment zone, so feel free to tell me anything you're looking for, anything you're not looking for. That's also very, very important. So I'm going to enter your answers to my little laptop here, and we're going to put you into our database. And we have all sorts of relationship experts who are going to take a look through your profile as well as everyone else's profile in our database, and they're going to see who matches up with you best. Sound good? We have a very high success rate. Over 75% of people will find their perfect match. So let's just get right into it, okay? We're going to start with the basics, which is your name. Yeah, first and last. Ooh, that's a pretty name. I love that. Okay. Now, your sex/gender. And what sex/gender are you looking to date? Your orientation. Okay. Next question. Your location. Yeah, you can tell me your address. That's actually best. Oh. I have a friend who lives at that apartment complex. It's super nice, I've heard, so good for you. Okay. Now, what amount of distance is okay for you in a relationship? Okay. Oh no, I totally understand that. You want to be able to see each other at least somewhat. But if you were to say something higher, we do also have a bunch of people from all over the world. We have a few long distance couples who they've made it work, but I won't lie, it is an extra challenge. So we're going to put your distance in about right there. Okay. Now this next question, I want you to be as honest as possible, as well as with all the other questions, but this one is quite important. What type of relationship are you looking for? What do I mean by that? So we have people from all walks of life, all different lifestyles. Again, no judgment. Would you say you're looking for a long-term relationship? You're looking to get married? Maybe something very casual? Perhaps you're looking for short-term that could turn into long-term potentially? As well as, are you looking for monogamy? Or are you into polyamory? All sorts of things like that. Really want to pinpoint what you're looking for so we can match you up best. Okay. We have a lot of people looking for that, so you're gonna be just fine. Okay. You're not into that. Okay. Yes, make sure, tell me anything that is a for sure no-go for you. That is just as important. Okay. Now, do you have any pets? Aw, that's sweet. Do you care, or do you want your potential partner to have any pets? Okay. Yeah, some people it's definitely a deal breaker. We had a gentleman the other day that he didn't want to date anyone with a cat. And I know some people would be very upset to hear that, but he was highly allergic. I understand completely. Okay, now what's your race, ethnicity? Okay. And do you have a preference for that for your potential partner? Okay, you're open? Yeah, we have people who do have a preference, and again, nothing wrong with it. That's what dating is. Dating is having preferences. So, and your height. Do you have a height preference for the person that you're looking for? You can do a range if you do have one. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's not too hard to work with. We do have some people who are very strict with height, and with some of those people, I do tell them, you're going to really dwindle the amount of people out there. So I don't try to sway them too much, but it is important to keep a somewhat open mind, especially when it comes to appearances. But on the same hand, you do want to be attracted to them. So next up, we're going to discuss your weight and body type. For the weight, just give me the number. And how would you describe your build? Yeah, I can see that. I think that's a good description. We're going to put that in for you. And do you have a weight preference for the person you're looking for? Okay. No. That's totally fine. Don't feel bad about any of this. We're here to provide a service for you, and we want to help you find love, and this is just part of it. It's natural. And what about body type? Is there a body type that you find yourself more physically attracted to? Okay. Very doable. I don't think what you're asking for is too much. Okay. Now we're gonna get into more of the fun things. What would you say are some of your interests or hobbies? And you can't say too much. The more you say, the better. So don't be shy. Oh, that sounds fun. I've never tried doing that. Is it hard to get into? Sorry for being nosy. I love hearing about people's lives and what they like to do. Oh, I like that too. You just started doing that? We can put that in. I mean, if you like it, why not? Now, are there any things that you really dislike? Like for me, what I would put on here is I'm outdoorsy to an extent, right? But I'm not a camping kind of girl, so I would put don't do camping. Is there any no-goes for you? Oh, yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Yeah. You would say you're adventurous, so you're willing to try stuff. Okay. Yeah, people like that. People like someone who's willing to try a bunch of stuff. You don't want someone too boring. But you wouldn't jump out of a plane. Yeah, skydiving. It's not on my list either. Why would I jump out of a perfectly good plane. Never got that. But you like roller coasters and okay, so you're not afraid of heights. That's just not for you. That's fair. Very, very fair. Okay, we're gonna get on to a subject that I think some couples somehow avoid until it's too late, but we like to nip it right in the bud here. We're gonna get on the subject of children, kids. Do you currently have any children? Okay. Now, do you want any children? It's a big debate amongst couples. I think that in order to be successful, this is something that you have to see eye to eye on. Okay. So open. Now, would you date someone who currently has children already? No, that's fine. Don't feel bad. Besides, the only people who are gonna see this, all your answers, are the matchmakers, so you can say whatever you want. Now, this next question, it's gonna take a little bit of self-reflection, which it can be a little bit hard. What traits, positive ones, do you think you possess? Okay. That's very important. So you'd say you're more outgoing, okay. More of an extrovert, okay. Do you think you would want someone who is also more of an extrovert, or you don't really care? Okay. So that's not a deal breaker for you. Oh, okay. These are great descriptive words. I think you're gonna get a lot of matches, honestly. Now that we've talked about you a little bit, what traits are you looking for in your potential match? Okay. Okay. Love that. Funny, yeah. A sense of humor always goes a long way. I love someone who's funny, can make me laugh. You really want that. You want someone who can be your best friend that you can goof around with and do life with. I totally agree. Okay, and traits that you definitely don't want. Oh, okay. I've never thought about that, but that's fair. Okay, we can put that in there. I'll find a way to word that. Okay, I think I got it. Now, this one may be a bit hard. What would you say are some of your more negative traits? Things you might need to work on? Yeah, no one's perfect. I have a whole bunch I can list. So, and you don't have to say too many. Oh. Me too. I am always late. It is something I am working on though. I swear I feel like it's almost genetic. Yeah, totally. I get it from my dad's side. Okay. Yeah, I know it's a little hard to think about the bad things about you, but we have to do it. Okay. What is your current living situation? Do you live alone? Do you have roommates? Do you live with your family? Okay. Good for you. Out there living the dream. And does your potential match's living situation matter to you? Not so much, but you're leaning toward. Okay. Yeah, we can put that in there. That's fine. So it's not a deal breaker, but you have a preference. Yeah, okay. We're just going to put that in. Now about your family life. Are you close with your family? Do you see them quite often? What's that look like? Okay. Now that's nice. I'm quite close with mine as well. And for your match, does their family life really matter to you? Do you want someone who is more family oriented, or either way? Okay. But you want them to potentially want a family. Okay. Yeah, I'll admit that one is a weird question sometimes because people can't control their families. Oh. Okay. And religion. I know this is a touchy subject. I'm going to try to be gentle, and you can say whatever you want, and I'm just here to put it into the system, okay? So, what is your religion, if you have any? Okay. And would you say you're pretty strict about your religion? Are you someone who goes to the place of worship often, or you're more relaxed with it? Okay. Would you want your potential kids to be involved in the religion? Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of like that now. Would you date someone of a different religion? We have had some couples where it's not an issue. They tend to be people who are not as involved or strict in it, though. They're pretty relaxed with it. It can't be a major difference, I will say that. If you have big gaps in your values and your morals, it gets rough there. So we try to match people up who see life the same way. Okay, so you would preferably want someone who is the same, but it's not a deal breaker. Okay. And are there any particular religions that is definitely a no-go for you? Yeah, some of them, they tend to butt heads, so we want to kind of avoid that. Okay, yeah. That's, again, very reasonable. Nothing you're saying is outlandish. Now, in the same sort of category, what are some values or morals that you hold near and dear to your heart? Give me a minimum of 5. Okay. Very good. I totally agree. I feel like we lack that nowadays a little bit. Okay. Put that in. I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. Again, I think you're not going to have any lack of matches. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. Another sort of touchy subject. What would you say your political leaning is? Yeah, it's a bit tough nowadays to really pinpoint things. A lot of gray area there. Okay. And are you open to dating outside of that, or do you want someone who sort of mimics those ideals? You okay? That's very fair. A little bit outside, but you want to see eye to eye on major issues. Totally fair. Next, let's talk about your job. What do you do for a living? Oh, okay. That's new. That's really new. I've never heard of anyone actually doing that, like face to face. You're the first. And about how much do you make a year? Okay, good for you. You should be very proud of that. And with your match, do you want them to be about the same level as you? Are there any jobs that you don't want to date? Yeah, we've had some of our clients where I'm guessing they had bad experiences with a past partner, and so they don't want to date someone with the same occupation. You know, people want what they want. Who am I to tell them no? Doesn't really matter. Okay. But you want them to, okay, you want them to be trying at least. Okay. Yeah, that's very fair. Jobs that, I had one, she didn't want to date any doctors, which is usually quite odd. We have a lot of women who, honestly, they look for doctors, but she said that it was just too much time away from her, and she likes a lot of attention and quality time, and with her job they just barely got to see each other. So I understood where she was coming from with that. And our last question, what are your deal breakers? This is your major no-goes. You don't even want to go on one date with someone if they possess these qualities or they do these certain things. Oh, yeah. Hygiene is very important, so I feel you there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've heard that quite a bit. It's not exactly something I think that anyone wants to deal with, but we'll put it in. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, we need to definitely put it in, so. You don't want someone who's going to want to move very far away from your current location. Yeah. So no one that's looking to leave the country. No, I feel that. I like being near my family as well. Oh, for sure. Okay. That's all you can think of? Okay. Well, if you do think of anything you want added on, you can just call us. We'll tack it right on, and it's no problem for us at all. Okay, so I've got your profile all filled out now. None of the matches are going to see this. It's going to go directly to our relationship experts. We're gonna have, let's see who's gonna be looking over this for you. You're gonna have Dr. Samuels and Dr. Evans. They are relationship therapists and experts, and they're gonna go through all of our profiles, see who matches up with you best. They're gonna send you pictures of your potential matches and your potential matches pictures of you. And if you both say yes, we have both of y'all's contact information and we'll give it to you two to set up a potential date. Does that sound good? Great. Well, thank you for coming in today. We really, really appreciate it. And I hope you find your perfect match. Bye now.